ARMY around the world was shocked by the latest statement from BTS's Jungkook that finally revealed something he had been hiding for a long time. Not only shocked the fans, Jungkook's words even made Jin emotional, unable to hold back his tears. This Haru moment immediately spread widely on social media, making billions of ARMY dissolved in emotion and tears. But what exactly did Jungkook reveal? Why are his words so powerful that they can make Jin touched in such a way? Check out the full story here. Emotional moment. Jungkook reveals his feelings. In an exclusive interview, Jungkook finally spoke about something he has long held in his heart. BTS's beloved Magne is known for being cheerful and full of energy, but this time, her voice was heard shaking as she began to open up. Since the beginning of my debut, I've always seen Jin Hyung as an amazing big brother. He was always there for us, especially me. I never really expressed my gratitude in words, but I knew I should have done it a long time ago. Jungkook said in a hoarse voice, trying to contain his emotions. ARMY who witnessed this moment immediately felt touched. Why not? Jungkook, who is usually known as a strong man and rarely shows his fragile side, now looks so open and honest. Even more surprising, however, was Jin's reaction. Jin couldn't hold back his tears. Jin, who is usually known as the oldest Hyung, who is always cheerful and full of jokes, can't help his emotions. When Jungkook starts talking about how Jin has become an important figure in his life, Jin's eyes start to glaze over. "I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do as a Hyung," Jin said with a smile, but it was clear how deep he felt at the time. However, when Jungkook went on to say that without Jin, he didn't know if he could survive in the industry, Jin's tears finally fell. "I always wanted to protect all of you, but I never expected Jungkook would say something like this," Jin said with a trembling voice. This moment completely broke the hearts of the ARMY who witnessed it. Social media was instantly filled with hashtags like #WeLoveYouJin, #ProudOfJungkook, and #BTSForever. The reason behind Jungkook's emotions, many are wondering. Why is Jungkook only now expressing his feelings? Why did these words come out after so many years together in BTS? The answer was revealed in his subsequent confession. "I always felt that Jin Hyung was the most powerful person. I don't think he needs words like that for me. But now I realize maybe I'm wrong. Everyone wants to feel appreciated, even people as strong as Jin Hyung," Jungkook said. ARMY, who heard this immediately felt touched. Jungkook teaches an important lesson. Don't wait too long to express your feelings to the person you love. ARMY reaction. Tears, emotion, and pride. It didn't take long for ARMYs around the world to react. Platforms like Twitter, Weverse, and Instagram were instantly filled with posts expressing how proud they were of Jungkook and Jin's closeness. One fan wrote, "I'm crying. Jungkook finally reveals his feelings, and Jin Hyung deserves all this love. I can't stop crying." Another fan said, "This moment teaches us not to delay expressing affection. I want to get in touch with the people I love right away." Not only fans, some celebrities also reacted. In fact, several major media outlets such as Rolling Stone and Billboard highlighted this emotional moment as one of the most moving moments in BTS history. Conclusion: a relationship that is more than just colleagues. What Jungkook and Jin show in this moment is clear proof that their relationship is more than just a member of a music group. They are family, brothers, and true friends. This moment also teaches us all that expressing gratitude and love to the closest person is something important. Let us not be sorry for being late to express what we feel. Did BTS's Jungkook really make Jin emotional? Facts or media hype? After Jungkook's heartfelt statement and Jin's emotional, tearful moment, the ARMY world was once again shocked with endless conversations. This moment was so touching that billions of fans got carried away. Behind this outrage, however, a big question begins to arise. Is this really purely happening, or is it just a strategy created to attract media attention? A moment of emotion, or just a media strategy? It is undeniable that the Korean entertainment industry has its own way of building emotional narratives between idols and their fans. Stories of friendship, togetherness, and close relationships between members are often the main ingredients in forming a strong emotional bond with fans. However, is this Jungkook and Jin moment a spontaneous occurrence, or could it be a pre-planned moment? Some fans believe that this is a sincere and original incident. They assume that after so many years together, it's only natural that Jungkook would finally dare to express his feelings to Jin. After all, their relationship has been formed for a long time, and their gratitude and closeness are not things that can be simply fabricated. However, some doubt the authenticity of this incident. They questioned why this emotional moment occurred at such a strategic time, considering BTS is still a hot topic in the world music industry. Not a few feel that this is part of a media strategy to continue to maintain the group's existence and attract more attention. ARMY reaction, believe or doubt. Since the video and excerpts of Jungkook's statement spread, the ARMY in various parts of the world have given mixed reactions. Some were literally moved to tears, while others were skeptical and wondered if this was just part of an entertainment industry gimmick. A fan wrote on Twitter, "I'm sure Jungkook is sincere. He was indeed not the type of person who often expressed feelings, so when he finally spoke, it must have come from the heart." However, other comments questioned, why should a moment like this be highlighted so much? Is this just a way to attract more attention and strengthen their image? In the midst of this debate, many have begun to reflect on the extent to which they can trust the narrative presented by the media. Is the media just exaggerating something that is actually normal? Or is there really a truth behind every emotional moment that their idols show? How does the media process the narrative? There is no denying that the media plays a huge role in shaping the public perception of idols. Some major media often highlight emotional moments like this, making it the main headline to attract readers and increase engagement. Words like, "Jungkook finally opens his voice," "Jin can't hold back tears," or "ARMY is crying," are sentences that can build reader interest. But did the media really just report what happened? Or they deliberately chose a certain angle to make this story more interesting and dramatic? Some entertainment industry observers argue that while these events may be true, there is still a media influence in how the story is presented. Not infrequently, mundane events can be made more emotional by strong narratives and dramatic word choices, hoaxes or reality. You decide now. The question finally returns to readers and armies around the world. Do you believe that this incident was truly sincere and emotional? Or is this just part of a grand strategy to keep BTS's name relevant in the entertainment industry? Is it true that Jungkook's feelings for Jin are something that has been hidden for a long time and finally released spontaneously? Or is this a moment designed in such a way as to appear emotional in front of the public? As a fan, it is important to always think critically in receiving news, especially in the digital age where information can be easily manipulated. There is nothing wrong with getting carried away with emotions and feeling connected to idols, but it is also important to understand how the media works and how the entertainment industry can play on the feelings of the audience. So, what do you think, ARMY? Do you believe that this is really a sincere, emotional moment? Or is it just a clever media game to keep attracting attention? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss it together.